That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Hands.
You actually chose incorrectly?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
It was correct on me.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
I
Music
wish.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Who knows?
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
Wait a
Did I
minute.
just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
Yeah.
You're a real person.
Uh-huh. You took this long?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you
Yeah.
made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you
Whoopsies.
completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
I usually
I
don't.
won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Oh,
Please
okay.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Wow.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
Yeah.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
That would be
Or
nice.
he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
Okay.
find yourself
Don't
speaking
go
with a
on Twitter,
person
then.
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow
Oh.
the person to
Twitter's
finish
not
their
real?
thought,
Good.
then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What does that mean? My goodness, it is almost 4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack. Did I say it right? Back sack and crack.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals
Florida?
recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Oh, okay.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to
2?
wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Fuck.
feeling should subside.
Oh, okay.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that
My
this
forklift
room has
certified?
begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see
Okay.
what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please. Now that we know your
Safety
choices
rails
are
now.
meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Okay.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
Yeah.
story would make no sense at all.
Definitely
We
not.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Darn.
almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I want to go this way. Looks like that's it.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Damn it. Spooky. I don't like it here. There's demons.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
Yeah.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Deserved.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Damn.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Seen it, been there, done that.
...behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well,
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm assuming the right will just do the exact same thing, so I guess we're going left. Wow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Damn. Oh.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
A little problem here.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
My credits are broken. Wonder if you can get that ending by standing down there. Who knows? Who knows?
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
I know the bucket's voice.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Hopefully.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is Yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
Yeah.
These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time.
Okay.
With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
All right.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. Am I Dunny with the funny? Am I Dunny with the funny? I am Dunny with the funny.
Good. This
Thank you.
saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random.
Yeah.
And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all,
You know me.
with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
I didn't know I was playing Helldivers 2.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Yeah. I am Dunny with the funny. I'll put this here.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Remember to raise one of your arms. Does it feel longer? Or am I going crazy?
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud? Here we go. You ready?
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back.
Oh, that's gonna do it again.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the. Oh, I'm going to the right. What a rascal I am.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake.
Goofy.
I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
You do that.
Surely that will help me improve my...
Don't bring me along.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame.
Does he have a bucket?
Shame? Pale...
A bucketless Stanley. Disgusting.
Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
I'm sure YOLO would like those puns. Alright. We got another one. And yes, I'm searching this up. I don't know when. Oh fuck, I don't know what it's going.
Stepping...
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. It's just you and me, Bucket. We're out of here. This is where I'm supposed to be going. Should have gone down the stairs. Still want to go in there. You are now leaving. That's what I wanted to do. That's where the elevator was supposed to go. Instead of just playing music. Real quiet. Where's the adventure line when you need it? 757. We are going up. Up where? 760 better be the end. Ah. Oh, finally. Time to break out of this joint. At least for my bucket. You gotta make it out of here. For the both of us. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I'll find you again. I promise. We'll be together again. One day. My sweet, sweet bucket. But you gotta get out of here. Live. Live for the both of us. Live. Live. Win no bucket. That shouldn't be here. Just kidding. There was 2 escape pods, definitely. That was it. That was kind of fucking boring. Oh fuck, man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Okay. Alright. Last time he said I could enter my favorite time. I don't have a favorite time, to be honest with you. Let's go with 7:17. Ah, 7:17 p.m. Your favorite time of day. I guess. I just chose numbers. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy saying the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 7:17 p.m. is? Let's use another slider to find out. Slider. What time is it? What actual time is it? It's AM, so wildly inaccurate. It's like almost the exact opposite. I'll give it like that. You know, I can just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like the things that can be set. It's good to collect data. Wish we had more sliders. But we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. Well, alright there, fella. Alright, we got another slider. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I mean, that's barely visible, I guess. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. I mean, they might be lovers at this point, but looks like friends to me. There's a lot of hearts on them, that's all I'm saying. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. You son of a bitch. What else you got in here? It said the number 9, not the word 9. They should have put the word 9 first. Maybe confuse some people. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Akuboinkal or Scrumtush? Much more Scrumtush. Scrumtush. Please don't adjust the slider. You know what? Just for you? Okay. Do you know what time it is right now? Yeah. Yeah. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? I'd assume so. What time is it anyway? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? I haven't told you anything at all. Help! You know what? I will. I will help you. Will you come back to visit me? Sure. That was a little concerning. You just ended with help. Well, secondarily ended with help. Alright, where's the settings guy? What time is it? It's 8:21. Does anyone really know? Does anyone really truly know? Maybe. Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. Oh, okay. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Damn. Thought we were friends. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? I just do what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. Yeah, I realized. You won't have me here when the game starts up next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. Damn. What about co-op? You like being alone, don't you? I mean, sometimes. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. When the hell did you learn that? Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's really not in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Talk soon, yeah. I'll show you talk soon. Scrumtush. Now, we're getting into the end game here, folks. I don't know how many. I've stopped doing episodes. I was getting nearing the end of one of the episodes, and I just started chopping them up, again every single ending I can. And now we're here, the epilogue. The epilogue. Many, many years later, perchance 10 of them, to get the achievement. Wandering about after the skip ending. Thumbnail. Oh shit. Oh. Can't see shit out here. Type shit. Journey was I just selling over there? Guess we'll never know. No, hold on. Okay. Oh, so far. Bucket, I told you we'll meet again. I'd never lie to you. You're my greatest bucket ever. I told you we'd find each other again. Now we're back together. Many, many years later. I told you I'd be fine. But you had to survive. It's a little creepy in here, but I got my bucket. The greatest bucket ever. Cookie. Woman, I am the sequel. Rather than expand the main first. Supervision on the territory. Nobody asked for an infinity hole. The infinity hole was amazing. Fuck you. Stanley Barrel, one like the dimension line. And I don't care. I don't care about these lies. We got the bucket. And the infinity hole, which I want to go back to. Get on the green. Real web. Oh, I don't care. Disgusting. Lies. Jim. I gotta stop. I'm becoming Jim again. One more. I can't become Jim again. Not again. Do anyone? No, that wasn't on purpose. Definitely not. Do anyone? Do anyone? Thank you for enjoying the new content. I just want to go back to the infinity hole, to be honest with you. Oh, I didn't know. Ooh! Bucket's coming with me. Hello again. What's up? It's nice to see you. Hey, nice to see you too, fella. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What franchise? There's only one game. 1.5 games even. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was too obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is just change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Stanley Parable 3 Forgotten. Let's go with one with the... Yeah, let's go one with the cheese. No, you're going to choose one with the cheese. The Stanley Parable 3. one with the cheese. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to how to say it well. Let's do it. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game, rather than setting the time. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Of course not. I want something to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Right, there. The trophy machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're gonna keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. I didn't say there's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the correct. Okay. It's 31, but I'm gonna put 32. Please just. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. 3. One with the cheese, or whatever I called it. I just want to get back to the Infinity Hole, man. Ooh. Stanley Parable 3, one with the cheese. The hell was that, asshole? Alright. Now, I think it's over. Thank you for watching this, seeing me go through all this shit. That is the end of the Stanley Parable. Also Deluxe 3, one with the cheese, whatever. Can you stop driving by and honking? I'm trying to do an outro. Like, subscribe to this DarkSideNick videos. Next time we'll be doing something else. Whatever I may be doing at that point. See you then. Hold on. Fuck you. Nice car though. See you then, or not, and God bless. And if there's any extra time, I do have another ending. Fuck you. Alright. I'm back again. I was gonna do, never mind, but I just realized the fucking achievement didn't actually pop for me. Now with added boyfriends. I didn't get the achievement for the fucking thingamabob, he said. The bastard. That sick son of a bitch. Wow, that's kind of creepy. Now with added boyfriends. Is that the boyfriend? I think that's the wife, actually. Where's now with added wives? Fuck.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
He said it. He said it. It's bucket time. It's morbid time. We morbid in the bucket. And guess what's back? Guess what's back? We can go back in. I'm so excited, Bucket. We can finally do it. The ending I truly, truly wanted. The way I truly wanted this to end. The only way that this truly could end. Yeah, skip all that bullshit. I don't care about that. Let's go there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited. Let's go.
You see, Stanley,
Shut up.
I've been reflecting on the
I don't
Stanley
care.
Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should
We're
live
on
up
the
to
fucking
that
Stanley
legacy.
Parable 4.
So forget
So
this
shut up.
ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
We're on 4, like I just said. Idiot. Alright, we're here. I got 3 things to do. I'm gonna see what's in here, since I already have the bucket.
Wait,
Nothing.
there are 2 buckets here?
No.
How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are
Give me the
you
bucket.
with me?
Give me the bucket. Ah!
Stanley! Oh, thank
No.
God. I
Both
didn't
no.
lose you. Stanley, the power
No.
of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them.
No, please.
I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
I'll fucking never forgive you for this. Now the bucket won't know the joys of being in the infinity hole again. You sick bastard. Dealing with a fucking murderer. Soon. Yeah, you better open for me.
Ah, I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion trophy. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly
Bumpscosity.
is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider and that it'll be accessible from the settings menu. We'll sort out the rest of the details later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the
I am.
Stanley Parable 2.
$1,000. Wait, what? Oh. Adjust it. Alright, we got 1,000 bumpscosity. We're unstoppable. Now, for like the 3rd or 4th time I ended this fucking game, time to go back to the infinity hole. I realized how long it takes to get there, so I'm gonna cut this. I almost fucking forgot. I said the fucking achievement and
Now,
property said the
here's
machine
something
worked.
special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply
Give it to me.
give
Give it
you
to me
the
right now.
trophy. Yes.
I need it.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you.
I got it.
As you can see, the
It's
machine
got
is not
Gmod
working
fucking
yet
missing
since-
textures.
Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
Damn right.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched?
Probably.
Oh, God.
Capital G.
Composure? Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended.
Right.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe.
4.
Just breathe. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Finally, we're back at the hole. Don't ask why the bucket's here. Now, I did do a few outros for this game series. We'll see which one you get. I'm gonna do another one. I hope you enjoyed watching this, as I enjoyed playing it. Like, subscribe to this DarkSideNick end video, and the series of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, or 4, now with added boyfriends, or wherever I put. See you whatever comes out next. Like, subscribe, see you then, and God bless. if you are questioning why I got the bucket, don't worry about it. Let's just say I went back to get the bucket so it's not dead. Because the bucket deserved to be with me. Son of a bitch blew it up and shit. Alright. Ah. Okay. Damn.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Way to fucking ruin it when the fucking song cut back in from the beginning. You fucking piece of shit.